Every January, we seem to get some sort of somewhat schlocky horror film that always seems to be the first one to release for the whole year. This year, that film is Primate. Primate, written and directed by Johannes Robert, is basically just a movie where a monkey has rabies and then stuff happens and people die, I guess. The thing with these January horror movies is that a lot of the enjoyment that you're going to get out of them cannot be an unironic enjoyment. You look at something like Night Swim from a couple years back, a completely terrible film in its own right. But it has some redeeming qualities if you look at it through the light of it being kind of a schlocky, laugh at with your friends type of movie. Primate has a lot of the same value, but a lot of the same flaws too. It's a movie that's too goofy to work with the scares that it tries to present because you're not taking things seriously enough. But you can still get some enjoyment out of taking it not seriously as a comedy, though even that, it has too many slow moments for it to really have that good momentum of really goofy horror movies. Well, the biggest problem with this film and what makes it really unenjoyable, in a lot of ways to me at least, is that all the characters are as dumb as bricks. And it takes a lot for a character to be dumber than a chimp with rabies, but this movie pulls that off with every single character. Their initial solution is to just jump in a pool, which makes sense because
in water, chimps will drown.
But like after that, their critical thinking just goes completely off the side of the mountain. There's things like an allusion to a gun, but nobody ever thinks to grab that when they're in the house. People have their phones with them, and instead of calling 911, they just call some people that they recently called. And their excuse for that is, oh, well, I dropped my phone, the keypad's broken. But let me show you how easy this is. Hey Siri, call 911. Wait. I think the kind of person that would get the most out of this is going to be somebody who is okay with a lot of general horror cliches and that doesn't make them too upset. They can tolerate really stupid characters and really stupid actions. And also are mostly just there for kills. Because really, that's the only thing that this movie has going for it that I've heard people talk about. They say that the kills are good. But if you're somebody like me who didn't find any of it particularly scary, doesn't care about the kills, and was really annoyed by the characters, then you get a somewhat miserable movie experience. Probably also didn't help that during the entire movie, a grandma sitting in front of me was reading her Kindle with the full brightness on during the entire movie. It's like, at that point, why are you even here? I will say one big positive for this movie is that the chimp looked really good. I'm not sure if it was CGI or animatronics or puppets or what, but it never really took you out of the movie with how it looked. It was very convincing and always very present in the scenes in a physical sense. So overall, I wasn't really a big fan of Primate, but hey, that's just what I thought of the movie. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Until next time.